Hello and welcome to a CAMSys MagicQ tutorial. This one will be expanding upon this rig. We're going to have a quick look at cloning and morphing, and we're also going to insert a couple of trusses. So, I want to change the Sharpies to Mythos, and to do that, remove the group first. It isn't necessary, but go to Patch, View Heads, choose the head you want to morph into, so Clearpacket Mythos, the standard mode. Highlight all of those, morph head, and there we go. Now you see in the visualizer, they are all in the same spot as the Sharpies. But in the patch window, since the channel count is different, they aren't patched. So we just gonna have to highlight all of these boxes and type in the starting address, which is 119 at universe 3, so 119. There we go. Now, when you're morphing, retains all information from all programmed information from the previous head. So, for all common attributes, which means that since the Sharpies used a color wheel, if you select a Mythos and you try your colors, you'll see that they doesn't really respond to what the palettes are telling them that they are, because the Sharpies use this color wheel. So how to quickly resolve that is that you go into Patch, Shift, and then Edit Current Head, and you see this is basically your head file. Press Regen palettes to regenerate those. That should have resolved the problem. So let's try that out. Green works, yellow, amber, red. Very nice. So now we're gonna clone those because I want more Mythos. And all programming is retained if you want. So you highlight every head you want to clone. Press clone head, yes. And here you can choose if you want to keep the pals, the cues, and if you want to have separate FX control for the clone heads and your previous heads. So I'm just gonna select those, done. Before I do that, I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna go to color tags, patch, go back to patch, and I'm gonna select all of these heads. The heads that were on the wall. I'm gonna go into this box, which shows all the options of the highlighted box. I'm gonna press red to tag those, and the same for these ones, but green. Now I'll go back into the group window. I'm gonna create some groups for those. So to select multiple heads, you could hold down Shift, and you could take each of these heads like that and go back to view groups, record your group, and then either type your name for the group, so let's say wall, set, and then that one, and then press the group or the box. Another way you could do is select multiple heads, is that you first highlight them, hold down Shift, and then press enter. And now you see these are all of your selected heads in that order. View groups, I'm gonna name those truss. Truss. Gonna record those there. And there we go. I'm gonna make a few groups of those. So I'm gonna select the first 4, Shift Enter. There we go. Shift Enter. In this corner you see how many heads are in that group. So we got 4 in each of these. these as well. There we go. I'm just gonna name those 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. I'm gonna create a new layout view, pressing the layout 2 button. Can open up the group window, go up to view, bottom left. I'm gonna open up the patch view with and selected heads, and I'm going to put that on the top. I'm gonna press record and then layout 2. And we can switch back and forth between those. Now I'm gonna go to attach objects, insert 4 trusses. I don't know the standard dimensions of these, but I'm gonna go by 40 centimeters. I'm gonna have a length of 7, but I'm going to highlight these, open up the options again, and then select curve truss, so it looks something like that. Now I'm going to go into parameters, and if you type let's say 180, you get half of the circle, so that is kind of the degrees of the circle. But I'm going to choose 60. I'm going to go back, tap my way over back over here, and I'm going to rotate them by 90, and here by, let's say, 30. So now we can see that they are looking something like that. Gonna quickly spread them out. So minus 2 through 2 perhaps. I'm gonna full size this, go to window, and I'm gonna use the 3D and plot view. Just the plot view is a little bit buggy for me. So I'm gonna go to design mode. I'm gonna try to make a rough placement. And we can adjust and tweak the positions later, like that, and it looks about alright. So go back into 3D view. I'm gonna put this over here, and then I'm going to rotate them in the z-axis. So I'm gonna type 130 through 50, and then I'm gonna go back here, type minus 130 and minus 0.3, and that will spatially mirror them, which saves a lot of work when attaching objects and also when placing. So what we could do is we could type minus 4 there, minus 2.2, and then 2.2 and 4. Now go back to the layout 2 view, select the heads, and we're going to select the first group. I'm going to go here, fit object, truss 1, and then number 2, same thing but with truss 2, and repeatedly do that until all fixtures are on the truss. Now what is going on? Oh right, sure. So sorry, select normal and then do this. There we go. Now since we spatially mirrored the trusses, the rotation of the trusses, they are all gonna point at the same point when we use a position like that. So the tilt is both. The tilt for the heads is pointing towards the middle here, which is nice. We're gonna raise those a little bit. So let's say 2 perhaps. And there we go. So that is how we will now extend the rig. So I'm gonna save that, or write the show. I usually do that twice just to be sure. But there we go. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope you see you next time.